This is not legal advice. I want you to go to your local attorney or tax professional and get legal advice and get tax advice. But I do recommend that you start to prepare yourself for the process of getting business credit. Now, on the other side, if you're organically building it out, that means you start your entity and you set your entity up to be able to start to build business credit organically. So the first thing you would have to do is form your entity with your Secretary of State, or you would just use an attorney to help you do this. Once you do that, you would set up an EIN or a tax identification number for your business. So you would go to irs.gov, you would establish that, you would type in EIN, and they would take you through the form to do this for free. Many people will charge you to do this, but this is absolutely free. Go to irs.gov and get your EIN. Once you get your EIN, I want you to go to the Business Credit Bureau, one of the main ones, which is called Dun & Bradstreet. Dun & Bradstreet, otherwise known as D&B. So you can go to dnb.com, D as in dog, N as in Nancy, B as in bird. I want you to go to dnb.com. I want you to apply for your DUNS number. They may make you try to pay for it or tell you you need to pay to expedite it. It's absolutely free to get your DUNS number. They will tell you it'll take about a month, but it might take about a week or so. That's Dun & Bradstreet, the main business credit bureau. Once you have 5 payment experiences with them, they're gonna give you what's called a paydex score. And your paydex score is from 0 to 100. 100 means you pay early, 80 means you pay on time, and clearly 0 means that you do not pay on time. I recommend that you always pay on time. You do not have the liberty of consumer protection laws to rectify it afterwards. So I want you to always set it up to pay timely. Now remember, I did say you need to have 5 payment experiences to get a score with Dun & Bradstreet. This is like on the personal side. To get a FICO score, you need 6 months of credit history to get a FICO score. So you need to do stuff to generate that score. Now this comes again to building out organically. So you need to have what's called Tier 1 accounts, otherwise known as vendor accounts, otherwise known as net 30 accounts. And by that, I mean you have a term of 30 days to pay it off on time. You could also have a net 55 account or a net 90 account. The number may differ, but all the same, that means you're paying in installments. You borrow for a product or service, and you're paying for that a month or more later. But you have to pay in full. So that's a little different animal than the personal side, where you may be accustomed to borrowing something and then you pay in installments. You're paying in full at the end of 30 days. It's very important to pay on time. So once you establish 5 Tier 1 accounts, that can be Quill, Uline, Granger, etc. If you go to my business page at FICO Finesse and you message me, I can give you a list of Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 accounts to apply for if that's a resource that you need. But yes, you're going to be establishing these business accounts, these Tier 1 accounts. Once you have 5 of them that are going to report that you pay on time, then you're going to get a paydex score from Dun & Bradstreet from 0 to 100. I'm hoping you are in the range of 80 to 100. Once you have 5 Tier 1s, you can now graduate to Tier 2.